mage, yeah, as far as speed goes. Get some tranquils and a soul ring, you're ready to party. But there's no Pugna here, folks. We got a PL who's just finally getting in the game there, and is going to be picking on up. We don't get to see the PL very often. Normally more of your Banana Slam, Jamma, Fear have been kind of the top two players who've been running PL as of recent. It's just a lot of people feel not the same hero it used to be. It used to be like the cancerous split pusher, but nowadays he's a fighter. Just kind of puts himself in the lane, builds up some farm, gets a hold of a point where he can maybe consider jungling. You get that diffusal blade, and then you're looking to fight.
Well, I talked about PL a lot when I casted with Zyria earlier this week, and the way that I feel about PL is I feel like people buy Midas on him, and I still don't quite understand why they do. Because I feel like you need to get Diffusal Blade so you're as strong as you can be early. And he kind of, I don't know, the Midas like delays your items a little bit. If it like basically means that you're not good until 15 minutes when you get Diffusal. You could have the Diffusal earlier at like 10 or 12 or something like that, and then start diving heroes. But it's really good against Brew. It's really good against Sniper because you can definitely dive on top of them. And Batrider also you can definitely evade him by using Doppelganger.
Here we go! Snowball! Hi S4, how you doing? And I like it. Axe moves to the front, and there's your first blood. Kaiser, short for Kaiser Sose, gets the kill right there, and it's going to be LC who strike first. Moscow 5, that's how you do it.
I really like the way that they did that. They waited a really long time between the tier 1 and tier 2, and then they moved to the jungle, just swing around for the easy bounty rune.
Apparently, shout out to the action man, whoever that is.
It's all about action, I guess. Quap got the first blood. That's a really fast bottle for him. That's going to make Puppy's... Well, it's not Puppy mid. It's actually Arteezy mid. It's going to make Arteezy's life a little harder, especially because once Quap gets level 2, I feel like she can be really aggressive here because she knows that she's going to have some regen coming soon. She doesn't necessarily want to melee trade hits with Sniper, but I think she can kind of get away with it, except for the fact that Puppy is surely going to sit behind him in anticipation of aggressiveness from Quap, because that could turn things around and maybe get Arteezy an early kill if he gets lucky on headshots.
What about this setup that LC have going on the top lane? Axe is going to be joined by 2 in this aggro tri kind of a setup. Tusk is going to be zoning back S4, but S4 not looking to go at it alone. He's got Kuroki on the Skywrath Mage, but this 3-on-2 in the top lane where Axe can kind of do what he wants. And they could possibly go for some early dives with Snowball. Is Secret going to have their hands full here?
I think the cool thing about aggressive Axe tri-lanes or dual lanes is that Axe can CS really rapidly, and against a melee hero, they can't really get farm to compensate for that. So the hardest thing about playing aggressive tri-lanes is you want to dive very often, usually because you expect to lane a tri-lane that you think is stronger, but it's hard to dive because it's hard to push the wave. But Axe can pull the wave so rapidly that allows you to give more opportunities to go for those dives. And the best hero to go on is Skywrath Mage. He's got 0 armor, he's got 560 HP. Man, Crow is all about buying null talismans on support lately, just for the extra damage and stats.
Yeah,
interesting.
Normally, Skywrath early will get like 2-3 clarities so they can keep getting out those boots. Arcane bolts or boots. Yeah, so you can make the chase happen with already his incredible move speed. But
I think this is smarter though if you think about it, because he's already 325 movement speed. He doesn't really need boots. He gets +9 damage. They're actually going on S4. A little surprisingly, there's the stun as well. Big fissure. There's the call. S4 is getting low, and that is going to be his death. But X falls right after. Maybe Puppy will die. There's the ice shards or whatever the heck that's called. Puppy will go down, and maybe Tusk living. The no talisman's going to do it, and maybe even Crow's going to get a triple here. He's got 2 in Faithful.
Got it.
I think that's going to be it.
Wow. Double kill on Kuro. How about that for a null, huh? So he gets it done.
It worked out. He got the mana, but we see Queen of Pain coming in. A couple right clicks. Good deny by S4. Very likely that he'd do that. A good enough player to realize that that's going to result in possibly a deny. So he gets the deny.
Jeez. Well played, well played. And you were right. It is ice shards. Make sure you make you feel a little bit.
But I did say Fade Bolt instead of Arcane Bolt.
It's okay.
I suck, guys.
It's okay. We'll flame you about it.
Going Arteezy. Ooh, this is kind of bad for Arteezy.
Yeah, going drop it. There's going to be those ice shards. Snowball forward. Now you're Sniper. He's just going to man the blink.
Tries to dodge it. Good play by Arteezy. That might get the kill. Oh! Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he's like, that's just the tip.
And a great TP as well from Kuroki. Pulls him up to level 4. Most Skies we see lately don't do that well, but Kuro is wrecking right now.
He's going for 3 nulls.
Building nulls for days, guys.
I want to say, I saw this 3-null build yesterday, too.
It's pretty strong for your early game damage. I mean, if you think about the amount of int he's increasing here, he's doing like 6 per each, so he's gonna give himself like 18 more int, which increases his nuke damage by about 12 per Arcane Bolt. that's really not that amazing. But it gives you a lot of right-click damage.
Yeah, he hits harder than anyone else on his team.
Yeah, and his attack range is really high at 600. His attack speed is bad because his agility is low, but now he's got another 9 agility. That's 10 attack speed, guys. It's not that bad.
Now, I think he buys all his top lane. Yeah, there goes the snowball. That's the bounty you got there. You take it, but Fissure slows him down, and now they're going to make a go on the Vengeful Spirit on the backhand side. Looking to get a kill with the Arcane Bolt. He won't. He ends up going down. It's a support for a support, though the bounty on Kuro definitely tips towards LC's favor. Yeah. They run away. And now, top has been a hot mess right now for both sides. Really a lot of engagements that worked out more likely for Secret.
Arteezy might fight.
But,
no, never
mind,
sorry.
Yeah, I just want to take one moment to look at bottom lane, but everything. But they're making it hard for me, Purge. They fight everyone.
Ignore everything.
I can't.
Don't care if a fight happens.
I can't. Puppy's dying now.
Don't look. Don't look, man.
I gotta look. I can't look away. S4, though, is going to be walking away. Low life, low mana. Looks to turn, re-engage as Kuro there show up. Starts dishing out the right click. Snowball.
Back in.
Back the other way. They're going to look to go on S4. Very low on life, but they can't get a hold of him. Now they turn back for Kuro.
This call.
And the call does not connect.
But Kuro wants it. It's going to be close. Will he spin in time? And a couple more nukes gets it.
My God. And here comes Puppy. Fissure could be on the route. It is.
Great block.
And a block. See you later, Spartan. Grab for S4 right there as the turnaround. This lane, man.
That's a level 5 support Sky. And this game's going to get weird because you never have this much experience going to a support in a tri-lane because usually you're relying on pulls and occasional ganks. This guy's been in 7 kills at the 5-minute mark. I mean, if he gets a level 6 at a stupidly fast rate, you could see some really amazing things happen like, oh, I'm just going to shift to the off lane where Zai has his Flaming Lasso and I'm going to get the easiest kill ever on the carry at 6 minutes because my support is level 6 already.
You hope that when you have a Bat Rider Skywrath Mage that you can start doing that combo at like, what, 15 minutes in?
As soon as you can.
As soon as you can is ideal, but have we ever seen it done at like 5 minutes, 6 minutes in? I mean, that's just ridiculous. So, Skywrath Mage, I want to say this is the matches, but here we go. Boom! They get a hold of Arteezy with the screen. They make the way out with the snowball, but they don't go too far. Kuro.
He's got to be a little careful.
Rotate.
He doesn't have any attack speed here. Oh, great silence on Pop. If he would have nuked him, actually, it would have been a kill there, but he didn't. And a couple more trades. Dagger comes through. He's going to jump away. Great deny from Puppy there. They're still going to clean him up. And he wants to last hit the Sigil. It's actually a lot of gold, about 80, but towers do almost nothing. 90 gold here for the level 1 Sigil. I feel like Tusk is really showing his worth here. A little bit of a fight top, of course, because why would the fights ever stop? S4 really slow here. Bat comes in with a stupidly fast boot to travel. Now going to be able to chase on Vengeful Spirit. Man, this game is weird. The chop makes him so fast. Great call, actually, by Axis. Quick turn things. Well, we see the chop. It's so low. 277. He's not low enough. The burn damage doesn't get Axe. 26 HP. Oh my gosh. Flame Break? He doesn't have enough mana. He's so close. What a crazy game.
This is ridiculous. This is like what I said yesterday with Zai.
That's 49 CS at 6 minutes.
This is what I've been trying to say, Purge. I've been trying to go to bottom lane. This whole game I've been trying to say, well, is it going to be worse? Because Zai has been doing whatever the hell he wants in the bottom lane. He's only going against a PL, a melee kind of core, and he's just getting all the farm. He's got 49 CS, and he went right for the boots of travel. Just straight to Bone 7 style. We couldn't even see the Mask and Madness come out. Top lane, though, that's where all these fights freaking happen, and it just doesn't stop. Spartan's going to eat a little bit of nuke damage, and the rotations start coming back in, and their trifecta is whole once more.
Man, I feel like we're really seeing the value of Snowball. They are going again. Great split from S4. They might be able to turn this. They should go on the Tusk probably, but they actually change targets a bit. Zai comes in as well. Call, but he gets lifted there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Evade that damage, and then now you're going back in for the fight. Wave of Terror comes as well. Zai's getting a bit low, and Axis proves to be a little too tanky here. A couple more nukes. Gets him. 145 damage. Thank God for no talismans, guys. The snowball comes to actually pull the Tusk to a bad position, but Quap shows up, going for another kill, picks off Zai. Now going on to Croak. He doesn't even have to ulti for this. Couple right clicks, and that's going to be a dead Skywrath Mage. Tries to buy out before he dies, but nothing he can do there. And they're going toe-to-toe with Secret here. What a weird game.
In this top lane, at least for now, I can't help but question, like, who's getting what done elsewhere? You gotta remember, there's a sniper in this game.
Yeah.
He's been sitting here farming mid this whole time. It's not like he's rotating the top and trying to get in with his assassinate, but yeah, he has died, and he's not getting that luxurious loads of farm that like Zai's been getting. But okay, S4 toys with this
zoning clap.
Spit. Yeah, that was like, did he actually clap? He did. Okay.
It's my side of the map.
But yeah, he gets it done. And, well, Venture walks away from S4. And PL as well. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
PL's also been farming a lot bottom lane. He has the Aquila, boots and a wand, 600 gold. This is just like the early kind of start here for your PL.
There is some difference though. Most PLs that I've seen in competitive, they always max doppelganger, and it's a great spell for evading your opponents and dodging spells and things like that. But it's a good spell for dodging spells, but it's a terrible spell for getting away from your opponents, because any good player can easily figure out which illusion is probably the real one.
Yeah.
So I personally feel whenever I play PL in pubs, I've only done it a couple times, so I'm not super thorough, but I think Phantom Rush is actually the best ability in the next second, because it gets your cooldown down to 4, and once it's a 4-second cooldown, that means once you're chasing somebody, they're never getting away. And if you get a Diffusal Blade, if they can't kill you before you kill them, you get the kill, and that's when you get into really dangerous territory on heroes. And most PLs just play super farmy, get as many items, but I really feel like they could profit more from getting kills in the early game with lots of Phantom Rush levels.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he felt like with the lane he was set up in, just going mono-e-mono with a Bat Rider, he just put more emphasis on the Spirit Lance. But oh boy, bottom lane stun. Skylark Mage uses the doppelganger to go up to the right-hand side. Now he looks to turn it around into Puppy. Spirit Lance is going to fly.
Ooh,
but yeah, now he's in trouble. Kuro finds the real one. Zones him back.
Wow, look at the damage.
He just stops. He goes down. He turns back with a Spirit Lance. Can he get a kill in return? No! That smoke's not going to disjoint the tower hit him.
Just slightly too close. That would have actually kept him alive though, because that was an illusion. He's far from the turn. More fighting on the top lane, but you know, we don't have to tell you that. Goes in. Arteezy so low.
He's dead. He gets to go down. South Strike's going to be there. S4 jumps in, gets the blast. Vengeful Spirit gets blasted and nuking while Zai gets dumped right there from Madara trying to fly back and away. It's a 3 for 3 all day from top to bottom of this map, but it doesn't stop there. Madara goes totally with an S4. Here comes Kaiser, moves in. Fissure connects, takes out Brute. Walk in, Echo Slam, finishes out the other. Madara walks away with a triple kill. What the hell are we watching right now? 10 minutes in, 18 to 14. Top of the net worth for Kaiser right here with Arteezy right behind. My goodness.
Man, Kuro's all about int items here. He's even going to pick up treads this game. Really extreme amounts of damage coming at him. And a huge mana pool as well. I would love to see another lasso, but we haven't actually gotten a Blink Dagger on the Bat Rider just yet. No, he hasn't progressed that much here. And his items actually haven't really gone anywhere either. He still only has Aquila and the Magic Stick. Do we have anything on the Courier? Doesn't look like it, nothing. So a bit of a hard time for PL here. Regardless of his build, he just hasn't been getting that much harm. He's died twice now due to a lot of pressure on his lane. And the hero just doesn't become useful until you get something like a Diffusal Blade. He's just not going to be useful for a while. So if he keeps getting pressured by Zai, it's just so tough.
He's like half the network. You can see it behind him in the Bat Rider. But oh, nice lockdown here onto Tusk. Concussive shot will slow him down, but he will be able to walk away with his life. But he cannot look for a fight here. He needs to go back and heal on up. So he gets the hell away.
That maybe could have been a kill if Kuro realized he was about to take that much damage. Maybe he's a little bit too far away or something. But oh, there's Blink finish on Bat Rider, so now things get really dangerous. So I think what Secret needs to do is they need to probably sit Kuro to farm around the area of the Bat Rider. That way, anytime any hero pokes their head on the ball lane, you just kill him. Because they can't do a whole lot about that. Secret's, as far as getting pressured, actually. It's Earthshaker canceling a TP. Yep, and then look, now Kuro's shifting towards the bot lane. They see the PL. He'll move into the jungle. If they find him and they blast for the right target, it's a dead Kuro every time. Because he's such a high level. They're pinging for it. Here
target is going to be PL.
Alright, there he is.
They spot him. Oh,
dodges it. Great escape
that
here.
That was a really quick reaction.
He's in trouble, though. He's got a TP.
20 seconds for another doppelganger.
There's nothing he can do.
Flame Drake.
He can fight him.
Lasso, pull back. Kuro's got to get there to help out, but
there's not.
Deny me! Deny me! Doesn't get it. Okay, well.
So, even if he had another, even if he had more levels of doppelganger, I don't think he was going to survive there. It's just, he needs some ward coverage. I mean, his allied teams are fighting so much on this top half of the map. Does that look crazy to you too? Okay, it looks crazy on my screen.
Yeah,
all the wards are up there.
If I draw, it looks just as crazy. It doesn't look crazy for you.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So all the wards are up there. He needs some coverage here on the bot lane. Oh, I'm still drawing. I didn't even realize. You know what? Let's just draw the entire rest of the game with my mouse. That's the big deal.
That's a sticky keyboard. I'd watch out for that one.
Okay.
Over there.
You asshole.
Back in behind, Zai and Viz trying to bottle up, get a little bit of mana here. There's no lasso, but he is. Hi, how you doing?
This
just jumps over.
Oh, he loses the vision. There it is. Stun comes through. Needs a bit more damage. So close. Oh!
Gets it done.
What a dunk.
Echo off right before he dies. Snowball is saved. Arteezy, can they burst him down in time? They can. He's getting blown up right there. 3-for-1 trade. Happily traded right there for Secret.
Finally to the point where Tusk's snowball is a little scary. I mean, there are a lot of AoEs coming out of Secret.
Yeah.
Flame Break is almost maxed out here. We've got Panda Clap. We've got Earthshaker abilities. His dunk was amazing there. They just got a little too grouped up on the greedy attempt from bench here. He probably needed to do an attack stun to be able to get the kill there because he just needed slightly more DPS and it didn't work out. Even still, really greedy place to start a fight behind their tier 1. That means that if this fight starts and the fight's in any way close, anybody teleports to the tier 1 and then you've got, you know, a bad swing. And he actually goes for a Vid booster on PL first. Interesting choice. I don't like this. I feel like this should have been a Treads instead. It's about the same cost, but it's less HP, but maybe he's trying to just save for BOTs later, like late game, but I don't like the Vid booster. I feel like it's not doing a whole lot for him. I feel like if you should just go Treads into Diffusal. I feel like that's the build that does the most.
Well, we'll see if he can make the best of what itemization he's decided to go for here, but it just felt like the overall game plan for LC has been but now they have to put the pedal down. They're not going to get the chance. Kaiser mid lane gets locked on from Zai, and it's just an easy Mystic Flare combo and cleanup right there. Kuro and his Skyrath Mage, 7-5. You don't see that very often in your Skyrath Mages. And well, with that, they're able to fall through and try to make a push happen here in the mid-tier 1. Meanwhile, bottom lane is PL doing his own split push. He might be able to trade towers. Top lane, Adara, he's going to get, well, ganked right now. Snipe flies through. Boom! See ya! Gets sniped on down. Arteezy drops that kill, and they make it 2 kills across the map. 20-20 now even up, but mid lane, it doesn't stop there. Cyclone now going to be throwing up the Tusk. Vengeful Spirit trying to get away. Slowly burned. Flame Break. It's Zai who gets that kill. Kuro barely alive. No! Goes down to those ice shards. I give my life to get you, Kuro. Screw you, says the Tusk. But hey, I don't think that's it. It's not 3-1 trade where Secret rather still profit, getting in another sweet 1,500 gold swing. And Zai, farming in the jungle nearby, has a neighbor. Hey, PL, how's it going? Moving on forward.
He builds a Vanguard, actually, is what he does with the Vid booster. So the survivability problems that he was having, he grabs more Doppelganger as well.
See, the thing is, his Doppelganger also works well for farming. I guess if he needs to quickly farm. You don't think so?
No,
you get the illusions.
The
illusions do help for a small period.
I'm going to math this out here.
Okay.
You get 2 illusions, one of which does 0 damage.
Okay, so 1.
It spawns illusions at a rate of 8%, okay?
Okay.
His other illusion does 20% damage, which also spawns
illusions. Do the illusions spawn illusions still?
At a rate of 8%, which is pretty terrible, considering your hero does 40%, which is super often, right? Your illusions come from your hero. Your illusions don't do damage unless they don't do good damage unless you have a diffusal blade. And in fact, the illusions do less damage than they used to. They do 16%
I will agree with that.
now.
Yes.
So you don't use it for farming. It's not about farming. That's an escape skill entirely, or a close the gap to a hero that's a bit far away, or jump a cliff or something. But you need to get a damage item. You have to get diffusal blade. I think the Vanguard is an option here because he's been pressured so much. He needs a way to keep his HP up and to stay alive. But man, he's having a rough game. I mean, he just needs a diffusal blade. It's gonna be a while till you can get it.
If you're getting a Vanguard, I imagine you're in a rough game.
It's
the silence. No, you're not doing anything. And man, he's done. They can't even get the swap to save him.
Oh, look at the slow. They had a slow on the snowball as well, so that means Tusk is just in a bad spot.
That is just an awkward snowball. Shards trying to keep someone back. It's Zetsu for now. The Casper, they get the jump, they get the silence, and they will get their kill. Maybe set up on my list. They want a 2 for maybe on the Megara thereafter, and they could get it. Sniper will fly in, connects. Kuro though very low, goes down as the trade, a worthy trade. And here comes that snowball again. This one got slow. Brings in some help. Puppy gets uppercutted, swap back save, but gets taken care of in that fissure. And now Vengeful Spirit, the last little hope here for LC.
Doesn't get the kill.
Can't even get the kill. Puppy walks away with about 30 life.
Tranquil's paying off there. 4 armor. Not to be underestimated on the support. It just helps so much. He's going to suicide here. I don't think he did that on purpose.
Maybe
I don't think he did that on purpose.
1 point into Vengeful Aura, he would have got that kill.
Yeah, it's very likely actually. An extra point of armor is like 6% damage boost basically, whereas Vengeful Aura is 12%. I think it's not worth skipping all the levels of Vengeance Aura. At least 1 point is worth it, because you're increasing your damage by about the same that your Wave of Terror would do with an extra point.
Now, going back to PL, because I'm not letting you get away with that.
All right.
We got interrupted by fights. I would say in different games where you have more space, you're not stuck in a one-on-one against Batrider, and you have more control, maybe support's helping you out. I think it's okay to be a bit more greedy with your doppelganger to use it as a farm, and I know you have probably the upper hand on me, but I will say that we need to phone in Banana Slam Jammer or Fear to validate it. All right?
Yeah.
PL's a new hero.
Yeah, I haven't played him that much. Only like 5 games, and the level I play him is very much lower, but I just don't. I haven't played him in a competitive game either in any way, so I don't know. The farm increase is so small. The major difference is probably being able to blink from camp to camp. That's where you can get your farm efficiency increase. It's not about the illusions. It's more about having the blink to go from, like, you know, small camp to the medium camp without walking around the trees. That's the main efficiency you probably get from it. But the farm increase you get from the DPS is so much that
that's okay.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Just want to play devil's advocate. You're Purge after all, so everyone out there's going to have your back on this, but we'll see. PL's still a new kind of a hero, and all secret. They move into the Roche pit, and they start duking it out. Now already down to half-life. There's no contention nearby because LC are still trying to make this death train happen here. Ever since the start, they've been all about making these fights happen. And on top, they're not going to find one, so they might just kind of make the best of it and go for a tier 1, but this is a tier 1 traded for a secret Aegis here, which will probably be pocketed up here by Arteezy. 1,500 gold pocketed up. Hasn't opted to go for the Morbid Mask of Magnus kind of build up quite yet.
Yeah, but you can't do that this game really because they have too many good heroes at diving. They basically have 4 heroes. It's really 5 heroes that are good at diving. Axe, Venge can swap, Tuskar can snowball, Quap can blink, and PL is very similar. He can charge or doppelgang to close gap. He can't, like in games like these, it's difficult to get Mask of Madness on Sniper because Sniper's survivability is by being at range. If you're playing a PA, it doesn't matter that much because you have 50% evasion, but on Sniper you have to be careful about when you get the Mask of Madness, and this is probably not the game for it. They're going to try to chase here, looking for a snowball maybe on the Batrider illusion, but I think they realize no. And they're actually going to go on Toski's in trouble. They got to chase them a little bit here. They're going to silence him. That's a guaranteed kill. The rest of his team's trying to come up to defend the tower, but the tower's going to be gone. And Fan Lancer blinks away again.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're going to be able to walk out. They're going to be sacrificing their tier 2 tower here. Secret looking to chew and swallow up LC Hole here at this point. And with that, they get their tower. Arteezy grabs it up. 2,300 gold now saved up on your Sniper. And they could keep this kind of a tempo if they want, going from lane to lane, clearing out the rest of those tier 2s if they want. I feel like they're pretty comfortable at taking a team fight at this point, as long as they have good formation, but... Run courier. Oh god, yeah. First good this courier, just get the hell out of there.
Tower is under attack.
Get the hell out. And they'll linger around mid lane and probably look to take away some Ancients and eventually make another go at a tier 2.
Yeah. Puppy still doesn't have a blink dagger, but I feel like his value's been amazing thus far, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like he's just playing a whole different kind of hero than some of the other Earthshaker players we see. Like
he plays it similar like I'd see like PPD play it. He does the same thing. He gets like Tranquil, Soul Ring. He just is where you need him to be at the right time.
Yeah, he's landed a lot of fissures. He's gotten Echo Slams off. His KDA is still pretty good. He's been in a ton of fights. He's been doing a really good job this game despite not having Blink. And once he gets Blink, then things get even scarier for the Radiant team. They're already having trouble defending initiations. Look at this again. They're again ganking the PL. He's going to spot this. He's going to jump through the trees. Bad doppelgang, though. He's in trouble. Will probably get fished. Nope, they're not sure which one's the real one, actually. And they do eventually go on the right one. There's the ulti. Like, once they find it, I mean, that's the benefit of doppelgang is one of the creeps, one of your illusions takes full damage, like regular damage. So it's hard to tell which one's real, but... I feel like nobody plays mind games with the hero. I feel like you should hotkey the one that's super tanky and try to trick people once in a while, run that direction, you know? It's like the Manta split with the correct one, but most people haven't quite developed the hero to that point yet.
I feel like it used to be a lot easier on the old version. With the old Doppelwalk, of course, you could always do a little bit of mind games there, or your long-lasting illusions, and we've seen it done. And there's plenty of highlight videos out there featuring a certain demon that have done it. And I agree with you. There's definitely a huge mind game factor you can do, and you can still do it with the hero. Knock forward, gets everything off, and then goes down. So it's a quick kill sacrifice. The rest of LC are like, we're done here. We gotta go.
This is a counter to mobility, or it's a mobility advantage item, but he's using it as a counter to it. Oh, can they catch Axe here? It's in trouble. They need to stop it from making this. They should be good.
Yeah, no call for you. Sorry. Here's Heiser tries to send them back. It's Yules himself. And this still slowly bring down the giant Madara here. And there's going to be the Fissure setup. Puppy always there behind to kind of help out with an assist. And it's Zai who cleans out the kill. Now in a mega kill streak on your back rider. The Bat Rider, putting the team on his back, I guess. He's got boot to travel, Yules, Force Staff Blink.
He rides whatever's around it. I mean, if there's a bat, it's good, but like...
He's all about the bareback. Uh-oh, S4 mid lane. Boom. Big Sonic Wave, and they get the bear.
Big Orchid damage there.
Yep.
Coming through. They finally get a kill. And Vengeance still not going to get Vengeance Aura, which is... Yeah, not a preference.
Flame break. Boom, gotcha.
Just being annoying. And
so your pain, though.
This tower is denied it, so he should be able to get it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, he has maxed out Phantom Rush now.
Middle tower
He's always grabbing a Yasha. I don't like that at all.
Don't like the Yasha, huh? You don't like a lot about this PL.
God, it's... he's basically building tank into no damage. All he's giving himself is movement speed and attack speed. And his illusions...
Some point of...
his illusions do 16%. If we do the math, it means his illusions are doing like 16 to 20 damage per hit physical. That's garbage. If you have a Skelter, that's nothing. Like, he can't go for a Yasha here. If he builds a Manta first, he's just playing the hero wrong. Completely playing the hero wrong, I think.
Imagine how Sigurd would get like a Crimson Guard. Oh, Spartan dead as well. Man, they get Vengeful, they get Spartan. It's an easy 2 for none special. Secret just continue to put on a clinic here at this point. Very similar to game number 1. It seems a bit close for a bit. We had a lot of action in the top lane that kind of could go either way, but then eventually you can see Secret really shine through and just really take advantage of the game at this point, knowing what they have to work with and really executing well. Whereas LC, it seems like a bit of a lost cause. They're kind of frantic all over the place. Top lane potentially getting caught out again. Could be Madara here.
He's got a DD this time. It's a little scary for Axe.
This could be just slow and painful here at this point. Oh, Kaiser shows up.
He needs a pop ult. He doesn't have a couple right clicks. I think he can get this. Yeah, big damage from the Orchid, and that's going to be it.
Nice.
They're trying to run for us.
Nice stuff. Sai kind of trying to do the job himself. Probably need an extra hand. But...
oh, he's going in. Puppy's going to try to get the kill. He's going to be able to get it. Picks up the Quap solo with the Blink Dagger. That's the power of the Earthshaker support. Not a lot of supports can do those solo kills. And there it is. He's chasing down Crow. But unfortunately, the way that Sky works. Oh, look at that charge goes all the way around. But as soon as he turns the corner, Arteezy's pointing the gun right at his face. Are you committed
to that rush once you go, or can you stop?
You can stop. You can stop right now. It can do amazing things. You can like charge after Blink Daggers and stuff like that. It's kind of ridiculous. But if you had a Diffusal Blade, that would definitely have been a dead hero. But the issue is that Sky's ulti, it hits the real hero. It doesn't touch illusions. Illusion heroes would be way too good against it otherwise. So, but he didn't get the kill. He had the Yasha, but the movement speed is only good for running away from heroes that you are evading battle from, because you've already got a max charge on here you're going in on. What does the Yasha really accomplish, you know? Yeah. That should have been a Diffusal Blade. He was only 1,000 gold away from it. He could have had it, and he could have had good damage. I think he's just super tilted because he had such a rough start because he got pressured so much. Yeah. But the Yasha does not accomplish anything except for helping him run away from his enemies. I mean, if you're going to go this build, why would you put all your points into Phantom Rush? You should have been doing all Doppelganger.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I mean, could see how much history he has playing with the newest hero in the play. We don't have a whole lot of background history as far as Relax and how he likes to run it. Maybe they just felt he was a useful grab in the draft they have at hand.
Yeah.
And, you know, he can work pretty good against the bat with how elusive he can be with Doppelganger, but, you know, yeah, as it is right now and the way he is itemizing, it's definitely in question. We'll try to at least look at the positive for now and see if LC can find their way back into this one. Top lane, they have eyes to make a move potentially onto S4, but S4 quickly blinks out and away. He does have help nearby, so it could end up being a bait that would have worked out in their favor, but for now, it's just timid play. LC just, it feels like they constantly just are looking for kills. I think Secret just feel more comfortable that if they can slow this game down, if they want to decide to take the time to farm, they will always have the upper hand. It's more of their game to lose at this point.
It was definitely a really aggressive game early on, but there's a bit of ganking on both ways. Actually, a swap coming. He doesn't get the high ground. He should be killed here. Chop unfortunately a really nice quad bolt. Goes out, catches 2 BKB, but a little bit late, so her HP is low. Now she's got to retreat to the high ground. Arteezy left to us. He's got to be over. Tons of damage coming from him. That's going to finish up the Axe. Does reflect a lot of damage back to himself, though. PL Illusions doing a whole lot of nothing in the backside. Back goes down. That's a gem on the ground. They got to defend that because they needed to deward. And now Quap escaping. Arteezy's got a trap in only 2 seconds.
Puppy sees that he grabs the gem, and they can't make the chase on the Kaiser. Kaiser will be able to get away. It ends up being a 3-for-2 trade. but because of how far behind LC is, they actually get the gold advantage. Not by much, but they even managed to get themselves a 200 gold swing. So, Secret still with 3 strong, hanging around this mid lane, knowing that only the PL and the Quap are left to defend. They'll push the lane on forward, and maybe look to step back. And I wager that they'll probably hang around the Roche pit, knowing that it could be up at any moment here. Now, looking into the second clock period, it's a longer one. So we got about 2 minutes to go or so before it will be back up and at the ready. But Secret can kind of take things at their own tempo of what they want to do and wait for it to spawn up, get the Aegis in hand, and maybe look to breach some high ground.
Well, they're just going to reset for now, I guess. There's some wards things, at least. They've got that going for them. But they're a little scared to cross the river, even though they do have really good mobility. Even look out for him, Crow is. Holy crap. 12, 9, and 10 on a hard support. He's got a Yules and a Force Staff. 2 really good ways to stay alive. And the Vladzor helps a lot, too. 5 armor when you... I mean, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but his damage output's really solid right now. 110 int gives him, like, an extra... 80. His arcane bolts are actually doing pretty close to 300 damage a hit. That's pretty amazing for a 2-second cooldown. That's really good. 160 plus 1. Yeah, he's about 300 damage per arcane bolt. If he can stay alive just a bit, maybe 10 seconds.
So he doesn't have to be close to the battle at all. Just boop, boop,
yeah.
Boop. That's 900 damage right there.
And the other cool part about all this int that he's bought is that his mana pool is so big that a lot of skies, it's basically like you ulti combo and you're out of mana. But he can do an ulti combo and still leftover. Swap going to the high ground into an immediate punch on S4. Can they get the killer? Good execution. Can they chop him? They're going to need the attack speed. Doesn't get it. But looks like an ult on. He'll keep changing target there. Spirit is in trouble. Gets picked off. Going after Girl now. Girl using up. Poplar catches Arteezy at least, but still chasing no axe stall. And now Arteezy looking to kite if possible. Now he's got to fight the Quap. He's pretty much here or dead. Great echo slam from Puppy. Arteezy going to TV back. He might not make it. He doesn't. Follow up by Van Lancer, still chasing it. And it looks like LC finally going to win a fight here, chasing out Puppy. Another enchant on a buyback from Arteezy, though. He wants skill to Van Lancer. He's got to dodge the hit. He can't get off in time. Great fissure from Puppy. And it looked good for him, but that's...
They lose everyone at the end of it. Arteezy gets a double kill after buying back. That was LC's best chance. They had a great flank play set up. They get their quick kill. They take out the Brew. And then they begin to make a dive. They feel like they got a good thing going. They really commit hard, and things get a bit silly at that point, and the Secret managed to kind of take it back.
They made the right call there with them diving being a good thing, but then the buybacks come and the game entirely changes, and it's really hard to pull back when you're that adrenaline. We've been losing all game, and when you're winning, and bam, the buyback comes, make a couple mistakes, and things don't go well. So, huge buyback from Arteezy there, but as a whole, good plays from the rest of Secret to clean that up a little bit. One thing I want to point out, we finally got to defuse the blade. So now we're going to see PL do some nasty defuse the blade things, and building a Manta is definitely the next thing he wants. So he's got the Yasha for it. Manta is next. He can spam Illusion to drain mana. If they can initiate on S4, guys, we got drain his mana, we've got no split, and then S4 is a worthless hero. So that's what they should probably aim for if possible, similar to what they did in the last fight. They relied on silence before, but now they don't have to kill him. They can just drain his mana and then kill him. So that would be a good option. PL's also level 16, so he's got full doppelganger. We're going to see him being annoying and dodging spells and all that good stuff.
What about that drunken haze, though?
It is AoE, I suppose, but I don't know if you remove it if you use doppelganger or not. I think it might remove some debuffs, but probably not super amounts of them. I don't know.
Well, it is a curious interaction. I didn't even think about it like that, too.
Yeah, he can definitely dodge the projectile. It is a projectile, if I'm not mistaken. And he'll have Manta as well. I think Manta will remove it. And
Manta, sure, I would imagine. But yeah, doppelganger. I'd be curious to see how that interaction would work here, but that's definitely a step in the right direction for LC. If they can kind of pump the brakes a little bit here, if they can find a couple of picks and then not get too bloodthirsty and crazy, this PL could bring the game back little by little. But they get a hold of the back into the assassinate.
Doesn't need it. Oh, might have needed to. Blinks away, gets away. Ben's gonna die now, I think.
Yeah, will. Good swap back save. Oh, still alive. Whoa!
Waves goodbye.
Jeez, so close. Size, like, I don't want that to happen. He is not done yet. Forces forward.
He's not done.
Another force forward.
Seriously? Turns and fights. He's got a Yules in 3. He's got a BKB as well. He's not to where he might die. Ooh, that was close.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, Puppy should have dunked the Quap. He needed the chainsaw. He didn't quite have enough duration.
S4, though, gets caught out on the other side of the map and gets taken down from Tusk, PL, and Axe. All right. The Brewmaster. Going to be out.
Pretty good.
He already used the split and everything. And well, gets dropped. So good for them.
Yeah.
LC get a little bit of something there while Secret have their hands full with that top lane. I guess you could say Co-op creating a bit of space there for them on the bottom, but only one more outer tower stands here for the LC group. This top tier 2 tower.
Radiant's
Secret,
top tower
like
is
sharks
under
in water
attack.
though, swimming around the area. Now eyes to see LC who's nearby, who might be farming instead and not looking to defend. Placed out a nice little sentry. There's going to be no ward there.
Slightly outside of range, though. Look how close it is.
Oh, man, you're
it's
right.
It's a bit of ward metagame coming on. Oh, that's a dead Queen of Pain. We see a dunk.
Oh
he definitely didn't hold back this time. That is that's an Ancient Seal plus Earthshaker combo. If you thought that didn't hit before, man, throw Ancient Seal on top, and that's a big damage amp. So, kill on the enemy core. He did have BKB, but he was going high ground there, and he walked right into that one.
Very unfortunate. Now out a minute with no buyback.
Big deal. BKB. He's going to initiate, pull somebody mid. Puppy definitely has that vision though.
Gets Madara. Lines up the Mystic Flare. Maybe doesn't get rid of the Blade Mill, but it doesn't matter. Madara gets it going down. Puppy. Very low on mana. Still getting the drop down. Heroes will be connecting on your PL. PL. Double. Gets away, but does not get to the low ground. Does still get swapped back. Save from Vengeful Spirit.
There we go. Lucian's doing damage. Finally, Puppy's low at 200. Still chasing him, though. He's got to jump on the sniper. I think this might go for it. He's going in. Melee range. Hitting Arteezy. Can he get the lightning? Prox goes high ground again. Big flame breakdown. He's stuck in the trees.
Oh.
All right, he can double game once.
Double gaming? Double? No.
Doesn't do it. He's getting close to getting carried. Like, think if he got a diffusal blade earlier, you know?
Yeah, no, you can definitely see how things really get turned up on your PL once you get that diffusal together.
Yeah.
Damage just gets out of control.
If they have mana, because most of the damage that you're getting is from draining their mana from feedback. Again, illusions do really weak damage individually, but if they have mana, you're draining them fast. And Crow and Earthshaker are perfect targets for that. Heroes that have low armor and decent mana pools. Those are the ones you want to go on.
Pop will dish out the Atlan Scream just to clear out the weight a little bit here. And now they pop the Glyph. Trying their best to stall them out. Axe is going to be back now, and that's enough for Secret to second guess on overcommitting into this. But your Scotty now complete on Arteezy and his Sniper. So now he's going to be that much bigger. It's more mana to burn through, I suppose, but yeah, he does have more life to go along with it.
He did a really nice job adjusting his item build to the game. He went Mjolnir, which helps counter the illusion. So he definitely needs some AoE. He can put the buff on himself if he's getting focused, and it's a ton of damage sources, which will proc the lightning more often. So you can kill the illusions really fast, but AoE is not exactly the perfect secret to countering PL anymore. It's more about finding the right hero and killing him. So the Mjolnir still is going to be really useful, and with the Scotty as well, he can keep himself far away from the opponents. He's going to really screw over Axe, even Tusk, and even chasing PL is definitely an option now. So, and the Blink Dagger was a nice adjustment. I'm just really happy he didn't go Mask of Madness. I think that would have been a mistake. Aegis does run out, by the way.
Okay, so now not going to have the luxury of that second life. Secret still continue to keep that creep pressure across the river on their side so that if they did want to step back for what Roche is to come, they can get it there with plenty of space to work with. Uh-oh, Zai.
He could actually get this kill. He's going to have to pop a BKB.
Oh, BKB's going to be popped.
He can still chase this. Like, he can continuously chase.
Oh, he pulls back. Pulls back, fear that he's going to be going too far into the dark and don't know what secret member could be there behind him. Puppy is nearby, but it's top lane where they have another secret there too. That last outer tower will go down.
Oh, big ball. Gets him both.
And Lockham Scream lined up, and here comes the right click, and the double dunk flies through. Madara cleans out the top secret lane, and they take it back. 35-49. It's a step in the right direction, but they got 10 more steps to go.
Not only that was Arteezy's buyback kill, by the way. He hasn't died since then, to my knowledge, so he's dead for 100 seconds.
And he got that Scotty.
And he bought out, so he can't actually do anything right now. This is a really good opportunity for LC to accomplish something. If they're tracking his items, they could see that he brought the Asha, but this might be a Quap death. Fissure, we'll see a dunk most likely. Enchant Totem, it's gonna be close to get him. Oh, Quap dies again. Man, Zai's doing such a good job. It doesn't matter where he is. He always finds a hero, and there's always an ally that's kind of close enough range. That way, no matter who he finds, it's a dead hero. Like, that's such a big kill there. They had 2 dead heroes, and now they've equaled it up to a 4 versus 3. And now the Radiant team's not going to feel so comfortable in doing aggressive things anymore. And Zai gets another item, Refresher now. Like, man, this guy is so good.
He is, man. This team, it's hard to pick out if there's even an MVP in most of these matches as far as who's bringing what. I mean, we already have acknowledged Puppy and his fissure setup, an Earthshaker kind of a game of hold, though. Swap back. You might have caster cursed Zai right there, dude. You definitely did. That is the classic CC that we call the caster curse, where you give lots of props to someone how good they play, and then they just get murdified like that. So,
yeah. Really good execution, though. They swap timed the Walrus Punch at the same time. That's like the 4th time they've done this combo. They swap, and immediately the 1-second stun, followed up by the snowball 1-second stun. That's a lot of disable. And at that point, Venge or whoever else can do a follow-up disable. Really good ganking combo there. I feel like there's a lot of synergy in LC's draft here, and they've definitely practiced this. I can see a lot of refinement here.
Ooh,
another
Megara.
kill. Damn, that's Sky.
On Kuro, top lane, wasn't even expecting it. Kuro just caught out on his own. Your Axe finds another grab, and he's got his Ogre Club, looking to finish out an Agnum Scepter at this point in the game. Already has 2 of the 4 components.
And I smell a comeback, man. They can definitely. I'm gonna counter caster curse and smell a comeback with LC. I mean,
that's the double caster curse.
So what happens?
You're giving props to LC, and now Secret are gonna come back and win.
Okay, good.
So you got to say Secret is still in this. I mean, you know, they're good. They're sitting pretty right here. Secret, there's no chance they can lose this. Then that's when the comeback happens.
Okay. Well, we'll just continue controlling the game as we see fit.
Yeah. Well, Secret, though, they make do. I imagine the focal point now from both sides is going to be on this Roche soon. The secondary timer pops up, and it's a short one. It's going to be about 30 seconds or so. It'll be back up.
It's about a minute, I think. You just can't see the extent.
Can they just make it a digital clock already? Like, is it really that important? We have skateboards on couriers, per. Can't we have, like, numbers on the clock?
No, dude, that's just be this cool light laser
Illuminati.
thing.
Oh, the third angle to the light.
Has it even spotted the timer yet? The after Roche timer? I think it has.
That's how we don't know. There's not even an indicator to show that's on the second. It's like, oh,
it's just supposed
it's
to.
right next to Orion's belt.
You cast this game. I'm gonna analyze this, and I'm gonna figure this out.
Get to the second. You're a man of numbers. I can already tell.
It's really true.
As a man of numbers, you should appreciate the fact that I want numbers on the clock. So, well, Secret here. They move up. Start to scout out the LC timer. Yeah, I was right.
So right.
So right.
That was like a 1 minute or whatever.
Oh, snipe on that illusion. Got him. But they're just trying to create the space. Maybe put down a... Do they have any wards on hand to kind of make sure they can maintain the vision over here? They get the kill. If they get anyone picked off here, double. He gets last 1-1. Wants to go for the next target. Vengeful Spirit was not an appetizing treat, but might have to be now. The swap back deals is there. Does decide to get rid of the Vengeful Spirit. Takes out that one. Makes it 2-man kill. They could go back for the Roche if they want to, or they could go for high ground. We'll see. Secret as they plant themselves in mid. They're going to go for the high ground. So this could be a tier 3, some damage on the racks, and then fall back for the Roche. Or at least, maybe hopefully they're going to try to fade out a buyback, but there's no buyback to even use.
I think they might as well just take the racks here.
Well, buyback is up now, and now,
S4 might be in trouble here. Oh, he does get dunked.
Whoa!
Mistake. This could allow them to chase here. Movement speed advantage, buyback as well. From the Tuskar to get some extra stuns here. Yules is up on Skyros Mage. He's going to need a blink call. Gets it off. Skrull's in trouble. Big damage coming in. He's almost in dunk range. Great Yules as well. Snowball comes through. Waste some time going after Puppy. Puppy 4 stabs to low ground. Punch on top of Batrider. He's low as well. They keep forcing.
4-staff gaming, man. Haven't seen this since like MLG Columbus. It's unbelievable. They get everyone out of the range just in time. They knew it was the time to disperse the second that S4 went down, and they surprisingly don't lose more. So they hold on without a brew, and Vengeful Spirit coming right back up. LC are creeping towards the Roche side here. Maybe they can make a go at it, though. They do have Zai, this Batrider. He's heading that way. Pings are flying out. It's scouted. Roche is there, and a buyback from S4. They don't want them to have this easy. They don't want them to have that comeback.
S4 was really not expecting the dunk there. The fight changed so drastically. If he just would have been a little bit less greedy and dropped his split, they very likely could have taken Rex there. I don't even think we would have seen Tusk buy back for that one. They just would have let the Rex go. So that was a pretty big advantage. No new items on Sniper. He hasn't gotten anything in advantage.
Since that Scotty?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He made a Manta, excuse me. He went from Yasha to Manta, which is pretty good at dodging silences, I guess.
Oh, wow. Queen of Pain did a screen bottom lane to push it out. Zai actually almost blind caught her with a flame break to stop her from TPing away. It was close. 2 feet off, unfortunately. But Queen of Pain will make it up scot-free. And all the meanwhile, Secret move themselves into the pit. They get it started here, but look, Purge, LC are on the way. Oh my god, this can happen.
They do have a ward. They will see this coming. But look at the shrapnel's going down, trying to stop him. Fissure block as well. They're just saying, we want to take this no matter what. Killing Sigil. There's this S4 ulti. He's really making sure that they're going to get this.
This is like serious gatekeeper.
Yeah, this is it's completely worth it. I mean, it is. If you keep them outside of range here, we're going to be talking about an Aegis back up for S4 ulti to come back up. He might be in trouble though. Now he pulls the stone one back.
Cheese is going to get picked up.
You can actually drain the mana from those pandas really rapidly with PL. It's kind of a nice counter. If you drain the mana, they can't do annoying things, you know?
Cyclones and rocks and immolation burns. Oh, immolation doesn't cost mana. But, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Even if you weren't able to kind of bring down the mana before the split, it still offers a lot after the post-split. So they make it happen, though. Secret, they get their Roche, they get their Aegis, they get to walk away with their extra life. And now they feel a little bit more comfortable that the potential comeback period for LC might have been nerfed down for now. But they have to still put a lid on this game and close out this series. They are up one game. Did a really nice job putting on a clinic in game number 1 against LC. It's a best of 3, and they need this game to close out a 2-0 series.
Yo, Kuro has some money, man. Holy crap.
He's rich.
He only has 72 CS. Like, where does he get these items from? I guess it's the 31 kill participation, but that's amazing. His right click is really fantastic as well. It's kind of nice that he has treads in this case. That really leverages the plus int that he's getting.
This is ridiculous.
Might see an initiation.
There it is. Jump in, lasso.
Great swap.
Swap back immediately. Pressing also though. And gets him again. Sorry, buddy. I got another one for you.
Refresh this one, Benj. Good try.
Pulls him back, but he's a meaty boy. He's going to walk back into the base and into a snowball. And they're like, no, get back in that battle. And they throw right back towards Zai. Meanwhile, S4 splits. They take down the Tusk. And now PL makes a go onto S4. He's trying to make a go on the Vengeful Spirit. Eventually takes him down. Arteezy goes into the base, moving on forward. And now he's on the backside of a bad fight with PL potentially. And they man mode. He does have the Aegis, however. Will use it. Gets expended, relaxed, barely alive. Has to walk away. Doppelganger trying to make it back to the base. Arteezy actually doesn't stay and get off like an assassinate or anything. Just gets silenced up and goes back on the outside.
And look at that net worth difference. That was a Panda attacking PL. Sniper had like, what is this, 6k gold advantage over him, and he was actually fighting competitively.
Yeah.
PL's actually very strong in a fight. Look at this. He's easily getting cleaned up. After him. Force that to low ground. Where's the PL right now? I don't know.
Star Wars over here. They got the force typically using it here. Mid lane. There's the jump in dunk. They wipe out everyone. Double buyback comes out from both Relax's PL and same with Kaiser. And it's Secret, though, going for these uncontested racks. At least no tier 3 in the way. And they're going to look to go in and try to clear them out.
Spams out the illusions, trying to slow him down, reducing Arteezy's mana by a very small amount. But the Rax is definitely going to fall here. Yeah, he's got a respawn from Tusk. He's going to TP behind him, but definitely he might snowball in for this one. We'll see. Silence on Arteezy, still chasing BKB now on Quap. He can do a blink ult in 1 second. They think it's Zai pretty good. He's pretty low. S4 getting low as well. Oh, Benj got blown up, and now Secret's going to chase.
Oh, they turn back. This could be the end of the game if they wipe here. And now a desperation snowball to keep Tusk alive.
He doesn't have a blink, so he's going to die from this one here.
Forward, shot. Oh, haha. Arteezy's going to get the kill there, and the Rax will go down. They take down both supports. Snow buyback. Tusk out for a minute. Secret now with the upper hand with the first real base damage done. Feeling pretty tasty, like it might be a 2-0 series run here. Secret move to the other side, and they already take down the tier 3 in the mid lane. Raxes will be exposed there, but they're going to look to step back, wash their hands, shake it off a bit, and then come back for the final blow.
Yeah, things are really hard from here on out. If you just look at Secret's itemization as well, Earthshaker just finished an AC, or a Shiva, sorry, that's going to reduce the attack speed of Axe, of Quap, of PL especially. He'll be getting less illusions over time, things like that. Might see a gank top though. Scream, oh, the fissure happens to get him. Really unlucky there for Quap. He was about to orc as well, he blinks away. He cannot force. S4 might go back in, but very unlikely.
This is just like, Team Secret, it just seems so hard to get a hold of them. These four staffs, this team cooperation right here, anytime they think they're going to be able to make the jump onto Arteezy or take advantage of Zai, the miss jump in, or S4, there's always someone there. How many 4 staffs is it? It feels like they got like 12. Let me see. They definitely got at least the Puppy, they got the Zai, they got the Kuro, and man, they would really get the most out of that value. Yeah.
Arteezy buying a great item for the situation. He gets a butterfly. He's already got a lot of agility items, so getting another agility item to make his illusions do more damage is really beneficial. So his illusions actually hit decently hard here. The Mjolnir does very little for his illusions, in fact nothing, but all the agility items he has after that are great. So the butterfly gives him attack speed. It really leverages his high HP because now PL has to build an MKB, and that's not an item that PL ever wants to build. So kind of a rough spot here for PL. There's almost no way that he can win a fight with Sniper now. And they do a desperation smoke, and this is really important. The sigil does not get smoked, by the way, so they've got to be careful with that. They can't bring a whiff. And he's got 4 skill points in that, by the way. It's a huge cooldown. 26 seconds left. Can they kill Puppy first? It's going to be huge. There's the call. Axe as well. And they're going to even quad multi this. Couple right clicks. That's going to lose a tusk for them. Oh, he snowballs in. He's going in. Great stone on top of Arteezy. Another call. They need it in a second here. Here it is. The call going on. Arteezy any reflection damage. Getting kind of low, but not enough being done. PL, they're getting so low. Way too much damage. And that's going to be a good game.
Wow, okay. It was close there for a bit. They make Secret sweat for it, but overall, it's just Secret Gaming doing what they do. Put together a good draft. Really hard to really decide anyone on that team who could be the MVP. Everyone really pulled their own weight. They did their job, and it was just impressive performance. Props, though, to the London Conspiracy Group, man. They put a funky, fresh lineup there with the Tusk and aggro.